Hello, everybody. It is time for the BAFTA predictions, our winners predictions. This is very exciting. The BAFTA awards are March 13th, this weekend. Same day as the Critics' Choice. Thomas and I
Yeah.
are going to have our evening cut out for us, but we
Yes.
will gladly carve up the steak of a dinner and
This is a
and
weird
gobble
allegory,
it
but yeah.
because we were very excited about BAFTA and Critics' Choice.
Yeah.
Um,
Home turf. Home turf. I mean, yes,
yeah,
it's all of Britain, but equally, I feel a personal connection to this one.
my my home turf is the Razzies because I am a raspberry. All right,
Okay.
can move on from that one. I'm
Yeah.
Trevor, just to clarify, not a raspberry, and Thomas. And let's jump straight into it. We are doing only some of the categories. We are doing the main 8, which are picture, director, the 4 acting categories, and then the 2 screenplay categories, plus animated feature and best British film. Um, the other ones will be on in like an info graphic, like a graphic thing at the end of it, the video, so you can see all of our predictions for the tech categories, international and documentary, because we agreed on all of them except one, and it wasn't going to be a very interesting conversation because they're
No.
pretty much our Oscars predictions. Not to spoil them, but it's pretty much just our Oscars predictions, except I think Thomas changed one. So,
Yeah.
without further ado, let's get into Best Picture.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
I'm almost getting tired of saying The Power of the Dog.
Yeah. I mean, speak about not very interesting conversations at this point.
Yeah,
It's going to be Power of the Dog. Like, there's
I
no
yeah.
question here.
I would say that Belfast has a good chance of upsetting, but Brandon didn't get a director nom.
No. No, that
So
is its problem, really. Like, yeah,
if
it's not
if,
going to be.
if
It's,
Brandon had
it's,
director, like I think that could be a legitimate upset shot.
yeah. Yeah.
But without it, it's just this is so obviously Power of the Dog. It's sweeping the picture like precursors.
Yeah, especially for like BAFTAs. It's a
Yeah,
BAFTA film, Power of a Dog.
yeah. Speaking of best director, it's Jane Campion.
It is Jane Campion
So
indeed. Yes.
like I think that if anything is to upset, if we were to play spoiler, I would say Hamaguchi.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this is like they got what? Okay, they actually did get free, but
Yeah,
equally, Branner's not here. Villeneuve is not here.
Spielberg.
And Spielberg as well. But yeah, Villeneuve maybe should have been paying attention to that one.
I
Villeneuve's missed
I
it here,
don't
but
care that it's jury. They predict a lot of snubs and like things that get in. They predicted
mm,
Buckley getting in. They like all
yeah,
of like the last minute stuff they predicted, except
yeah,
actress, which they horribly messed up. But everything else, all the last minute stuff they predicted,
mm, yeah, yeah,
like they spent all their prediction points on every other category and got the actors. I was like, oh wait,
yeah. Yeah,
um,
which is true, but also that logic does not apply to Benedict Cumberbatch, as we've had this conversation many a time before. We're going to ignore that argument for Benedict Cumberbatch winning the Oscar.
he's going to. All right. Moving on to the aforementioned best actress. So on Gold Derby, this is a mess.
Mm.
But I've said this a couple of Oscar Buzz episodes ago. Um, am I restricting? Yes. Is she also number one in the Gold Derby? Yes. How? I don't know. Except for that this movie has so much support. Renata Reinsve, worst person in the world. Give the best performer of the year her recognition.
Yeah, I've put her as well because she's number one in Gold Derby, and currently with a category like actress with a nomination lineup like this, what else do you look for? Like, I mean, where else can you go with this? Like, is it going to be Lady Gaga? I doubt it now that she doesn't have the Oscar nomination. Is it going to be Alana Haim? Maybe. Is it Jones? Scanlon? Tess Thompson? Rhinesworth?
Honestly,
I don't know.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was any of the six. Like
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
serious. Well, okay, that's a lie. If it's like Tessa Thompson or something, I'll probably lose my mind. But like
Mm.
I mean Scanlon, Haim, Gaga, and Reinsve, I think you can all make arguments for. Amelia Jones, I think a bit less so.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But I mean, she is British, so that
yeah,
does help in
yeah.
an award like
And
this.
Tessa Thompson's British too, right?
Yeah, she is.
So like, yeah, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't go Zegler considering this lineup. Like looking back on it, Zegler kind of fits in perfectly with this lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who you take out though. I guess you would have to take out Tessa Thompson,
Yeah.
probably, or Amelia Jones. But I don't know. Amelia Jones always felt like a stronger candidate than Tessa Thompson.
Yeah,
But
probably
yeah,
just because of the film that she was in.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm going with Reinsva. I really want her to win. I really don't want Gaga to win.
No, and I don't think it will be the Gaga because, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it would have had to be a jury pick though, like for a person like Gaga to get in. So I don't know. I
No,
don't
I
know.
think
This
Gaga
is
was
a.
top two. Gaga was definitely industry top two.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, top two, yeah, not jury.
Yeah,
The other way of
yeah.
getting in.
And I think Haim, it was either Haim or Reinsva was the other top two.
I presume it was Haim, to be honest.
But then
Like,
if it's Haim, then how is Reinsva going to win? Like, that's the
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this
this
is a
category is so weird.
scuffed category. We don't know. We don't
Yeah.
know. Can we just say we don't know and leave it at that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with Reinsva because she's my personal favorite of the category. Um,
Yeah, and I'm going with her because she's number one in Gold Derby.
yeah. Who is your favorite of this category?
Um, Probably Reinsver, and then
Okay.
followed probably by Jones. I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I
probably
really liked her
say I
performance
would
in
agree
Coda.
with that, and then I'd probably put Haim at three,
Yeah, that'd probably be. Yeah, that'd probably be my top three,
and then
and
I go
then
Thompson, then Gaga,
I'd
because I
have to
haven't
switch
seen
though.
Afterlife.
I'd put Gaga above Thompson, and that would
That's
be my
criminal. All right,
no. As I've explained, Gaga is the best performance in House of Gucci by a long stretch.
I the movie doesn't have a good performance. All right, um, best actor Thomas. I can't get you to say this in any other circumstance. I don't think.
Mm.
Maybe Critics' Choice, but best actor is
Cumberbatch. It
I'm
is. It is the Benny boy. Benny Cumberbatch is going to win here.
our Benny boy. Yeah. Still don't entirely like that, but we can go with it. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch. He's with like yeah. Will Smith got in at the BAFTAs. We weren't predicting it. He did actually get in.
Mm.
No shot is he winning.
Yeah.
Like I
No.
guess he's the number two, but like yeah. And what else are they gonna go for? Like one of the BAFTA Independent Film Award, like Octar Graham.
Mm.
Like, are they gonna go with DiCaprio or Mahershala? Like, what else are they gonna
No.
go for? It's Benedict Cumberbatch. He's in the picture and
Yeah.
we're winning.
Like I'd probably personally out of this lineup choose Stephen Graham. It's not going to be Stephen Graham though. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. He's British. He's in Power of a Dog, which is a film that will appeal to BAFTAs undoubtedly. Whereas Will Smith is playing an American in a film that I was surprised how well it did at BAFTAs. Put it that way. I was surprised that he
yeah,
got the screenplay nomination.
yeah. No, me too. It's like especially over Worst Person in the World. Like it's so weird that the
Mm.
Oscars did Worst Person, and the
Yeah,
BAFTAs did King Richards and Being the Ricardos.
yeah.
Like that's just like I don't know. That's really weird to me. And I still don't really understand it.
Mm.
Um, and also another argument you can make, like Cumberbatch, he's British and he hasn't won a BAFTA for film. He won it
Mm.
for TV for Patrick Melrose, I believe. Um,
Okay.
but he hasn't won a BAFTA Film Award nominated for Imitation Game. This is a BAFTA.
Yeah, yeah.
And what do BAFTA winners in actor do? They win Oscars. So
Not always. Not always. Not
when?
always.
When was the last time?
Will no.
2013.
I'm backing Will Smith, and like, are you seriously going to be predicting comeback even if Smith wins Critics' Choice?
Yes.
Right.
I
Okay.
point to last year.
Okay.
I
Okay.
point to last year. Who won Critics' Choice last year?
It would have been Chadwick Boseman probably.
Who won BAFTA and who won the Oscar?
I choose not to answer those questions. You know, they're leading questions. They are questions with no,
I
no.
know they're leading
We're
questions.
ignoring them.
That's why I asked them. And
We're ignoring them. Will Smith is going to win the Oscar.
now I will say, if Will Smith wins BAFTA, I will predict Will Smith for the Oscar. Just
Yeah.
to clarify. Um, but no, as long as Cumberbatch wins actor, then yeah.
Yeah.
Also to clarify, like I mean, if anybody else wins BAFTA for actor, then it's irrelevant, and I'm going to be predicting Will Smith
Yeah, yeah.
because nobody else is even nominated for the Oscar. They only went 2 out of 5 for actor.
I mean, it's better than actress, so still, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. As you mentioned, BAFTA not the best at predicting noms, great at predicting wins though.
We'll see. We'll see.
Supporting actress Ariana DeBose, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
this
We
is
can. Yes.
can
Yeah.
agree. All right. Yeah, it's just Ariana DeBose. Who's spoiler? I guess Balf.
Um. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. I mean.
Even without the Oscar nom, like I still.
Yeah. Unless they do go for something really out there, like I'd say maybe Jesse Buckley would be third.
Yeah, I guess. Or Ruth Nega.
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know. Yeah. I don't know.
know. Supporting actor. I've gone for Cody here.
Yep. Same. I've gone for Cody Smith McPhee.
I think Culture is a very close second, though. I think he could also win here, and I think that that's very possible if they just want to go on the Culture train. Um, I also think Hines has a shot to upset. Like I really do think that Kieran Hines has a shot to upset.
I mean, there's definitely potential there. I'd say Balf's upset would be more predictable or less of an upset than Hines winning here. I just
Oh, I
don't know if
disagree.
Hines.
I think that
Okay,
Hines. I think I would be way more surprised by Belf beating DeBose than Hines like taking the win here. Smith McPhee and Culture split votes, and then British people just want to go for Hines.
I just think that any passion behind Belfast is dead at this point, and like no one's predicting Hines to win anything really. I just don't think Hines will be able to have the momentum, like have the support, have the passion behind him. I just don't think he will have it. So I do think Cots has a shot, and I would easily put him as a pretty close number two. But equally, I do think Cody has a slight edge at BAFTA. Just because Power of the Dog will be, as I said, will be a film that appeals to them. I mean, look at it. We have 2 nominations from that film in here. They clearly like
Hmm.
the film. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Cody upset here, but as of now, I am going Cody over Culture here.
yeah.
Original screenplay. Judging off of what you just said, I'm assuming you didn't go with Belfast.
I didn't go with Belfast. No, I
What
went
did you go
with
for?
Licorice Pizza.
All right, I've gone for Belfast. I think the BAFTAs are going to want to give it something. Um, I looked this over with Gold Derby. It's only I think 150 votes behind Licorice Pizza. It's like it's close.
Mhm.
It's one of the closer BAFTA categories. I just like I don't think Belfast is winning anything at the Oscars, but is it really going to not win anything at the BAFTAs? Like really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more of a popular film here than Licorice Pizza ever was. Like, it's had a lot more advertising. It's a lot more of a visible film. Like, have you ever seen on buses when you get like the posters for films on like the side of buses?
Hmm.
Belfast has been on the side of buses.
Okay.
Licorice Pizza hasn't, which is usually sort of good indicator of if a film is popular or not. So yeah, there is a definite case that could be made for Kenneth Branagh to get the win here.
Yeah.
Equally, I just don't know if there's enough passion behind the film. I just don't. I think it's dead in the water, which is sad because I quite liked Belfast.
Yeah, I wasn't, as you know, the biggest fit. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. But even so, I think it makes a lot of sense for it to win the BAFTA Screenplay Prize. Um, so and they didn't like they correctly predicted BAFTA did correctly predict every category last year except for cinematography. So we'll see. But like at that point, it was Promising Young Woman. They gave it to it over trial. The momentum was shifting towards Promising Young Woman. The momentum
Mm,
seems to be shifting towards Licorice Pizza. But Trials of Chicago 7 was a very American film, written by an American.
yeah.
Promising Young Woman was written by Emerald Fennell, who's British.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I don't know. I just think that brand makes a bit more sense, and I think they'll want to give him something.
Yeah, I think it's close, and I wouldn't be surprised if Belfast was to take it. I just, I go with the numbers. I go with momentum usually. So,
Yeah.
come with Licorice Pizza.
Adapted screenplay. So last year, they were the first ones to go with The Father over Nomadland. And look what happened.
Yeah.
Do we see, like, if Coda, because I think there's no way Power of the Dog doesn't win Critics' Choice.
No, but I don't think, to be honest, Coda's not the number two here. Lost
No, I think
Daughters.
it's Lost Daughter or Drive My
Exactly.
Car. Or Drive My Car,
Yeah.
which I
Or
think
Drive My Car could win. Drive My Car, yeah. But equally, I doubt it'll be Coda here. It won't be June, but we can
yeah.
immediately count now and out. So yeah, it would be between Drive My Car and Lost Daughter. I would give Lost Daughter the edge though, just because, you know, even though
But
it's, I guess it's not a British film, it feels like a British
yeah.
film in a way, if that makes sense. It
Also, I
stars
should clarify,
British
we're both
actors.
predicting Power of the Dog here, right?
Yes, we are. We are.
Like, okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way. But yeah, no, I think Lost Daughter and Drive My Car would each be vying to play spoiler. As you said, Lost
Mm,
Daughter does feel very British. They obviously really like Drive My Car.
they do. They do.
I'm kind of surprised that it didn't go with a Nishijima in actor at this point. But
Mm.
like, I don't know. I would agree. I think Lost Daughter is second, and like maybe what if Lost Daughter wins WGA and BAFTA? What do we do then?
I don't know. I don't know. Then we'd have an interesting conversation, to put it simply.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Again, a lot of these like what ifs that I mean you can talk about once they happen, to be honest. Like
yeah,
currently, Power of the Dog strong. Let's
yep,
not start betting against it until it starts losing.
yep, 100%. A lot of people are trying to, especially in picture. There's some like Oscars pundits who have now put Coda and King Richard above Power of the Dog. It makes no sense
But okay,
for
no.
picture. For picture, yeah.
Yeah.
It, yeah. I mean, it makes. I don't know. It's Power of the Dog for now. Maybe
Mm,
Lost Daughter could upset. I will still be surprised, but not shocked if Lost Daughter
mm,
takes it.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about animated. We originally weren't going to talk about this one, but I informed Thomas that I am not predicting Encanto. I am saying that they are going to do Flea.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean, yeah.
that Flea
There's
will.
a very distinct possibility it could go to Fleet. And so I'm definitely not ruling it out. But equally, as I said for Licorice Pizza, numbers are within Kanto, momentum is within Kanto, passion is within Kanto. Flea, Flea hasn't been talked about as much as it deserves to be. Like it easily deserves to
Yeah,
win here, probably. Like I love Mitchell vs Machines. Flea is a better movie, probably. But equally,
I
it's not,
agree.
and it's not, and that is a problem. That is a problem. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going in Kanto.
So like, and it's weird. Sometimes they'll do the weird stuff. So like last year they did Soul, but then the year before that they did Klaus. So
Mm,
like, and that was the year of Toy Story 4. So like,
yeah,
sometimes they do the predictable stuff, but like I feel like Soul was way stronger than Encanto. Like Soul was in contention for a screenplay nom.
yeah.
Like
I
Encanto was
do also
never
think
that.
though that Toy Story 4 was never that strong. It was not a very strong year. Like Toy Story 4 came out in the summer, so
Yeah,
there was not much passion behind that when it came out. Whereas Encanto came out in November, bought Disney Plus on January, whatever. You know,
yeah,
it's a talked about film.
for sure. I like Encanto is expected, but I want to do something different. I want to see Flea win one of the animated prizes, and I think this is its best shot. So I'll be predicting it because I want to.
Yeah, and that's fair enough.
All right, now on to British film. Thomas, what have you done?
So I've gone with the one British film that whose director got into the directing one, and that is After Love.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Sound logic. Sound logic. That makes sense. It's interesting. Like 'cause this category is kind of a mess on Gold Derby. Everybody's going with Belfast, but I am going for No Time to Die.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, but here's why. Here's why. I could see it. So it's number two on Gold Derby.
Mm,
This is the movie that you said saved British cinemas.
it did. It did.
I could see for best British film, especially as a Bond film, I could see a lot of goodwill and passion behind this movie. And if, as I'm predicting, they're going to reward Kenneth Branagh and Belfast in screenplay, I don't
Mm,
know. Like, I don't think that this is a category that can be taken that seriously. Like that
no.
last year, I mean, they did Promising Young Woman, which I guess was the favorite. But like, I mean, before that, they did 1917, which is the big movie there. They did The Favorite. They did Three Billboards, which I still don't understand. I guess because Martin McDonagh is British.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. For like the British film of the year, the
Yeah.
biggest British film in the public eye feels like it's No Time to Die.
I mean, it is. I mean, it earned more than Spider-Man: No Way Home. That is how big this film was.
Yeah,
However, it was also a divisive film. Like, not everyone loved it. There were quite a few people who were, spoilers, I guess, even though it came out in October. James Bond
yeah,
dies,
yeah.
and a lot of people did not like that. A lot of people really hated that. So I just feel maybe that film is just a little too divisive to win here.
Possibly. I feel like After Love would also be a weird choice though. Like they typically go with something that got nominated for Oscars.
But I mean,
Like,
like it's the only one to have got in director. Therefore, there is clearly quite a lot of passion behind Afterlife. Like Belfast, if Branagh got in director, I would be predicting Belfast here. But he didn't. So what
yeah,
evidence do you have to go for? Afterlife got in director. They clearly like the film. I believe it won the British Independent, whatever award that was for picture.
yeah.
Therefore, you have to think it's got a strong shout. It's got a strong chance.
So like to look at like nomination tallies, Belfast leads with 6, then No Time to Die has 5, then After Love, Boiling Point, and Cyrano all have 4. Um, so like yeah, Ali Neva has 2, House of Gucci has 3. So was Passing, yeah, Passing also has 4. So it'll be interesting. It'll be um very interesting. But those are our predictions for the BAFTA nominations. The other things will show up on your screen for about like 10 seconds, and then it will cut back to us. And those are our predictions for the technical noms. We agreed on pretty much everything. I think it's just our Oscars predictions for everything, except Thomas has
Yeah,
gone with Power of the Dog and Score. I'm sticking with Dune. And we did also change editing. We've each gone with Dune, because Power of the Dog. What we're predicting, at least I'm still predicting it. Thomas might have changed after ACE. Wasn't nominated here at the BAFTAs, and then I don't. King Richard wasn't even nominated. So
so there you go.
Dune just makes the most sense in editing. So we've each done that. So I mean, you've seen them. Just explaining a couple of the changes, but those are our BAFTA winners predictions. We will be reacting to them March 13th. Very exciting. Well,
Mm,
that a wee bit of a break in the Critics' Choice. Until
yeah.
then, though, Thomas, where can everybody find you?
You can find me at Payments Pictures and on Letterboxd at Thomas Gladstone.
You can find me YouTube at The Basement, Letterboxd at Trevor Matson, Twitter at TM Talks Movies, and on the Banana Meter. But until next time, stay safe, everybody, and goodbye.